From 2017 to 2022, Bajaj Auto handed the keys to its Dominar 400 to high-spirited riders and asked them to take it beyond the horizon, test its mettle, and leave tread marks on the 7 continents.
The moment when I was riding into the Sharon Canyon.
Bush camping under the starry night in the Australian wilderness.
Experiencing the polarities of temperature while riding.
270-degree view of crimson sky, sunset going down on the IMT.
Witnessing the man-made and natural wonders of Vietnam.
Stumbling upon true peace, the top of the world in Upper Mustang.
Travel has been in our genes. For me personally, it has been an exposure to the 1 Karnataka Armored Squadron National Cadet Corps. Marching on the Rajpath, bearing the flag for 2 cyclists who were cycling around the world. I think all these have added up to me taking onto the roads less traveled. I got an opportunity to start the League of Odysseys for the brand. The 3,000 kilometers federal highway and the 146 kilometers of the old summer road will always be one amongst the most challenging and fulfilling roads that I've ever traveled. Africa is a traveler's paradise. Every flavor of adventure, tourism, it is there. Europe is served on a platter. You get anything and everything around the corner.
I started riding motorcycles with my dad, sitting on the tank of my dad's motorcycle, and he would always let me hold on to the handlebar and get a feel of how to throttle the motorcycle. I love traveling solo because it gives me the freedom to go wherever I want. It just gives me this independence, freedom, and it makes me a more powerful person. Australasian Odyssey was a life-changing ride for me. Australia being such a vast country with so many unique flora and fauna, animals, friendly people, and everything about the Australia ride was incredible.
Even when I'm not riding, I am doing something with my motorcycle. I really feel alive when I have the handlebars in my hand, going at 80, 100, 120 kilometers an hour with the straight road in front of me. The whole world around you blurs out and you have a tunnel vision in front of you. So you are just looking at one small piece of thing, your complete focus is on it. So this is basically when you really feel alive. If you do a ride like the Polar Odyssey, it's more or less like you have seen everything out there. It's not highways every time. It is not country roads every time. It's not off-road every time. It's a mix of so many things. It's a mix of even your own emotions.
My wife joined me in Vancouver and she was pillion with me for a good 19,000 kilometers. And on some of the most fastest highways in the US, we were doing neck and neck with some of the fastest trucks.
Both motorcycling and the road have this sense of being completely non-judgmental. You know how everybody talks of being liberated. I finally had a glimpse of it when on the road. Feeling of being unattached and not really having to be or prove or be judged. So that was something that I think the road and motorcycling brings to you. So the ride really, in some way, was, forging new friendships with old relations that we had with this part of the world. The countries each had their own personality, so to speak.
There was a very low phase of my life, and there was no way I could, find a way to get out of that mode of depression. That is when I found that this bunch of guys who were planning a ride, that was the defining moment in my life. When you're riding motorcycle, that is the time you're not employee, you're not a husband, you're not a father, you're just yourself. The main aim was to, meet bikers, meet so many different people of those different countries. Tiny little differences that, sets us apart, but at the human level, we all are same. And that is what we realized during this Dominar Great Asian Odyssey.
Roof of the World Odyssey is very close to heart. Sometimes you're riding on the mountain, sometimes you're riding by it, sometimes you're riding way below. But then that is the closest road to the Himalayas that we could see. Different kind of people, different food, different experiences. What a fantastic motorcycle that kept us all through the 5 months of riding. Just as the rides get over, just as we are reaching closer to the destination or taking a U-turn back home, you run through all the memories, all the experience that you have gone through the last couple of days of riding, and brings in that feeling of living life by your own terms. The ride is a part of it, the destination is different, but that sense of being there at that particular moment, it's a reset for me. That the next time I ride further, faster, and beyond the horizon.
Dominar 400, the complete tourer. Inspired by 14 plus Odyssey riders, tested in 48 plus countries. Made in India.